So I'm outside of Emporia, which I haven't really gone very far. I've had some issues with my cart, issues with my health, depression days, whatever. Hasn't been great. Uh, but like yesterday, I walked 13 miles without any problems. Uh, didn't really start to feel any kind of pain really until about mile 10. Uh, I've rearranged the center of gravity on the cart so I can walk uh, pushing it. Um, and so I think we'll be able to go from here in a good way. The problem is previously I've only been able to walk 7-10 miles a day, and then I have to take a day off because I'm in such pain. Um, but I don't expect that that's going to be a thing going forward. Hopefully, and I can actually make some miles and get out of Virginia. That's my goal. Spring is here, which is great. The leaves are sprouting and blooming and whatnot, and so that's going to help me out when I'm on the road to give me a little bit more cover than I would normally have otherwise. It's cold today. I spent the night here. It started raining last night about 7, and it rained all night. I actually put my tarp up, and I didn't worry about my rain fly. I just put my tent underneath it. Um, but yeah, it promises to be a beautiful day. Right now, I'm in the shade. I'm cold. Um, I have hyperthermia, so I get cold real easily, and I can't warm up, or I get warmed up and I can't get cooled down, which really sucks. Um, I've also got the iron deficient anemia, which makes me lethargic and tired, and I've got depression, chemical imbalance of the brain. I also have depressed. I can get depressed. That's a trigger. I've also got feet problems, knee problems, back problems, leg problems. So I've really got to take care of myself on this trip. Uh, you I remember a day when I did 50 or 60 miles one time, uh, walking across the country in Florida, I think it was, and I was limping a lot of the way. I can't afford to do that on this trip. I've got to really kind of take care of myself, and if that means, if I start feeling in pain, uh, I'll take a day off. It's just the way it's going to be. I might not be able to make this trip in 6 months or 8 months, maybe 10 months, maybe a year. Who knows? Um, it's going to take as long as it takes. I'm not doing it with any kind of backing or any kind of uh, savings. I've got no money. I've got, you know, um, I'm not going to be in hotels. I'm not going to, and I'm okay with that. You know, I can do a hobo bath and feel as clean as like I've had a shower, refreshed. I have to wash my clothes every other day or so, my underwear and my socks, whatever, and I can do that. Um, Hopefully, but once I get out of Virginia, I think I'll start feeling better as far as actually being on the road. You know what I mean? That's the first goal, but it's 300 miles away, 320 miles away or something. It's a little bit of a trek. So my hope is to get out of Virginia within the next month. So that's the goal. 10 miles a day if I can do it, or 13 miles a day, or 16 miles a day, whatever I can do. I think the further I go along and I'm into this trek, the better I'm going to feel. Um, I'm just outside of town right now. I'm about to head out. I got to this place. It's in a little loop-de-loop type deal. There's a road and it's got like an off-ramp kind of thing. And in between it is just like, woods or whatever. I like these kind of places because I'm not on anybody's property. I don't have to worry about, you know, the thing is like you'll see a no trespassing sign and then you go 50 feet and you won't see one again. So how do you know when you're on somebody's property? Uh, it's best to just do a stealth camp there. Um, but I'm in the middle of this little dilly doo. Um, the road's up here, but it's got a guardrail, so I got to go all the way back around and up to get back on the road. But it's 2 miles to town. I'll hit a Walmart. I'll try to upload this then. If not, then I'll have to go to the library, which is a mile south of there, and then I can go back up. But it's chilly right now. Man, it's cold. I'm out of food, I'm out of water, I gotta go. I gotta go. um, I usually, I guess I just got kind of lax and I had some 0 days that I didn't attend on. Um, but I usually like to keep about 10 packets of tuna, a couple cans of beans, baked beans, some cans of soup, some candy, some hard candy, um, different things that I get for groceries. But I'm going to get that today. Probably by 11 o'clock, I'll probably be in town at Walmart. And I can do that. Yay. Um, you know, I don't think I really talked about my motivation for this particular journey. Oops, sorry. Uh, and it's really, you know, I don't know. I haven't had a career my whole life. I was in management, I don't know, in my early 30s. And then that went awry with, I was going through divorce and all that stuff. And so, that was hard. Um, but um, haven't really saved money. I just kind of maintaining status quo. Been in a couple of relationships that went bad. I guess I'm really terrible at them since I'm not in a relationship now. Or maybe my picker is bad. I just picked the wrong people. I don't know. But I've always tried to live my life according to my feelings. The depression has been bad. I'd say the last 10 years. It's been hard. Um, and so I can just maintain status quo. But I don't have like a savings or anything to do this. I don't have I don't have anything to look forward to is the problem. I mean, or very little to look forward to. The problem is that I've got these issues with my body, and uh, I can't really work jobs. And it sounds lame, but it's true. I mean, like I'd prefer to work in a kitchen. I really enjoy working in the kitchen, but I can't do that because 5 minutes into it, I'm sweating like a dog and overheating, and so I can't do that anymore. I can do jobs like sit-down jobs, like call center or tech support. Tech support I enjoy. Call centers suck, but I can do like a call center job. But the problem with the call center job uh, is that it causes me a great deal of anxiety, and that triggers my depression. And then every day I'm like, this sucks, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. But when you don't have any other choices, I don't have like a resume for web designer or anything like that. I'd have to start out like entry level. Maybe I could do that down the road. I don't know, but it's as you get older, it just gets harder to start over and start over and start over. And so even I had a job at a convenience store that I had to quit. I was just standing on my feet all day, but I was in it caused me such severe back pain that I just could not do it. Uh, and so I can do anything for like a month or two, maybe push through the pain, but it's very like it's not a long-term solution, and I can't, you know, that's the problem. I can't work jobs, and that's terrible. There might be a job out there that I can do, but I don't know what it is. Um, I can do web design on the side, but that's infrequent, and I'm not good at marketing, so that's horrible. Um, and it doesn't pay rent, it doesn't pay bills because it's not steady. And so, what does that leave me? It leaves me in a homeless situation, and I stayed with my brother the last 6 months, and that was great, and they were very gracious. But the problem is, I can't do that. I can't be somebody else's problem, right? Uh, my pride or whatever. I would rather be in a tent and you know whatever. And I figure if I'm going to be homeless, I might as well be homeless and walking. You know what I mean? I mean, and I can walk across states, get in shape, um, do these videos, and maybe something will come of that, maybe not. But it's something. I'm trying something. I'm trying to give. I don't really believe in suicide, so that's off the table. But at the same time, uh, I don't believe in feeding the depression. I don't believe in, I try to push myself to, and maybe this trip, this walk, however long it takes me, 6 to 10 months, or however long it's going to take me, it's, it's time off from having to think about that, and maybe, uh, at the end of it, maybe by the end of it, I'll be in shape and I'll be like, okay, well, maybe I can do something now. Maybe I can stand on my feet for longer periods of time. I don't know. Uh, but the problem is I get into a place of the depression, and then uh, it's basically, and the anxiety, and it cripples me, honestly. And so I'm at a place where I can't do anything, so I just eat. And so I'm like 100 pounds overweight. I mean, I'm okay with being like 30, 40 pounds overweight. That's a good place to be. But 100 pounds overweight is horrible. So my goal is to not be that, right? Not be 100 pounds overweight. Get in shape a little bit. Maybe find my calling somewhere along the way. I don't know. But anyway, that's where I'm at today. It's about a week in, or 10 days in. I restarted the clock. I started in Suffolk, but then took like 3 weeks off. So I decided to reset the clock. Um, and so we'll just see how things go. Um, I'm just gonna, the thing is willpower is often the lack of better options, and I put myself in this place where I don't really have a whole lot of options, so I'm just gonna walk, and that's pretty much it. That's where I'm at. I'm gonna take off here in just a minute and get into town, get things taken care of. It's gonna be like an all-day affair, and then once I'm done, I'm gonna get to the other side of town, and then just start walking. Hopefully, it provides me with some good days of sunshine and sunlight, and maybe not too hot. Hoba Yeti signing off.